Hey, hey, hey. We on. What's happening? What's happening? We just getting these public service announcements out, man. This one ain't gonna be long either. Trust me. Come on in the room. And I know the haters are coming in first, so come on in. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you like to donate, I will put the donation link in the chat in the description. And in the comment sections, rather. Not in the chat. Well, let's see. Hold on one second. Okay. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, and you can find me on Instagram. I told you I can't never remember my my Instagram handle, but you can find me there. And if you like to donate, I will add the Warfarin. I told you, bro. I don't lie. People be thinking I be lying about this stuff, and I'm making this stuff up, man. R&M, RBG TV. What's happening? Shalom. I tagged you in some shit on IG last week. Okay, I'm gonna have to check it, cause I think I only check my Instagram once or twice a week, but I'm gonna check it today, cause you said that. Definitely. But yeah, man. Uh, I'm almost at a loss of words, and I know y'all are too. That thumbnail, that's laughable, and it's shameful before God and man. Yep. And it's more shameful that foolish nigga that you see on that thumbnail sitting there with a wig on, taking a picture of himself, proud of his effeminate state, would literally in 2018 be defaming a dead man. Rest in peace to the brother Yahweh ben Yahweh. Don't nobody, I ain't sitting up here, trying to paint Yahweh ben Yahweh up as an angel, because he was a man. But he was a black man, y'all. He was a black man. A black man that had a community for black people, and a black man that did help many people in that community to become better. Nobody's perfect. And even Genesis 6 says that God himself repented. It says it, for destroying the earth with water. It says God repented of himself. Nobody's perfect. I know a lot of y'all like to say that stupid shit. Oh, yeah, no, stop saying God is perfect. But God ain't a perception of yours, right? God is a spirit, knows that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. And I told you the other night about the story about, and we're going to get on track with me. I told y'all the other night about the story that is in the Bible twice, that God sent a lie from heaven, a falsehood. And I asked you a few questions. What the hell is a lie doing in heaven? Does God lie? And did you know that was in there? A lie is only a spirit. And just like the homosexual spirit, the spirit of this age, it does not have any power until you give it power. A spirit is a disposition that needs you to use it, or needs you for it to use you. Either way, homosexuality is a spirit also. And it's one spirit. One spirit. All of these homosexuals got the same disposition, same tendencies. They do the same kind of shit. What you see on that thumbnail right there. A big old grown ass black man with a goatee and a wig on, but got the right to put his nasty mouth on a brother that's deceased, family. How much worse does it get? And when we find this kind of shit out about these niggas, it makes you beg to the thought that what else is these motherfuckers doing? If you sitting at home taking pictures of yourself with a wig on, and then you come out here in the public because I expose you in the community as an FBI agent or informant, you point the finger at me and break the law. And did y'all know this nigga been threatening me and calling me a FBI informant? And let me tell y'all something about the law. Number one, it's illegal to impersonate an FBI officer or an officer of the law. And it is also illegal to call someone an FBI officer when they are not. And Khalil, you threatening me? You homosexual. You're threatening me, and you're sitting on my YouTube channel for the world to see with a goddamn wig on. And you're talking about you kiss Yahweh ben Yahweh in the mouth, disrespecting that man's memory, his legacy, his children, and your wife that loved him. Oh, yes, I did say that shit. You disrespecting your ex-wife that loved him. That's why he took your wife, because you were sitting there just dressed up like a belly dancer in the 80s on the picture I had before. Now you got on a wig. Can you imagine, you women, can you imagine sitting there watching your man dressed up like a belly dancer with glitter on his chest? Can you imagine seeing your man sitting up with a wig on? A clown. And he wants to defame a heterosexual man that has never been a murderer. I told y'all before, this idiot trying to smear murder on Yahweh ben Yahweh, but not even the federal or state courts convicted him of that. So this dummy comes out here and tells the ignorant that that man is a murderer. Oh, they was beheading people and all kind of shit. Yahweh ben Yahweh had a hospital going on down there, full of sick motherfuckers that he was trying to heal and raise to be functional citizens of his kingdom of Yah. That's what he was doing. But many of them niggas was unworthy and couldn't be fixed, like Khalil, who's still a faggot 35 years later. Like that guy, Robert Rozier. That nigga was, y'all, and it's almost laughable, man. If it wasn't so sad, it would be funny. That these people snatched the guy off a death row, family. To try to pin murder on Yahweh ben Yahweh. And the nigga fell on his own goddamn sword, man. Just like Khalil did. Really worse, though. Because Khalil ain't going to go to jail until he gets real old. That's what they do to all federal informants. And that's why they use you. I told the people before. Because you're culpable in the shit that you're snitching on, dummy. They probably watching you right now, making a list and checking it twice while you running around here talking about you got them on speed dial. That's what he told Lex Vortex, trying to scare the shit out of Lex, y'all. Don't know that Lex is dumber than he actually think. You know what I'm saying? Lex don't know that he ain't got to be bullied and threatened by a nigga that's so low to stick his goddamn mouth on a dead man while wearing a wig, while leaving his wife in a cult that he said was beheading people. But at the same time, he said that he would have been killing people his goddamn self if he hadn't run out in the cover of night and left his wife and his baby. And probably left all of his thongs and belly dancer uniforms and shit too. Lex probably too stupid to tell you, I'm not afraid of you. And by law, you can be culpable in crime, even because you're a motherfucking informant. That makes it worse. Nigga, I got proof that you threatened me twice. And you came on the line in front of 13,000 people after I beat your ass to death verbally and academically and with the truth. Because all the people heard that shit. Heard about the real you. You were so butt naked that you had to point at me and call me an agent. But I told you you broke the law when you did that, bitch. Yes, I'm sorry about the language, y'all, but he's a bitch. Look at the thumbnail. Him and Bruce Jenner, is that that faggot's name? Him and Bruce Jenner need to get married. They need to jump the broom, family. These motherfuckers here crazy. Think black men are stupid as fuck. Israel doctrine come with a FBI informant behind his back like a motherfucking bouquet of roses for the community. He got a snitch behind his back, walking around chasing black men down, trying to pin murder on them. And I told you the same bullshit they did to Yahweh ben Yahweh. That man went to his grave with a clean conscience and no conviction of murder. But Israel doctrine walked right up in the community with a snitch bouquet behind his back and tried to plant them on me, Sinetta, and all 20 other people that he been naming for the past few weeks, and especially Brother Hassan. But that bouquet of that bouquet of flowers have been gay since the 80s. I told him, look, the nigga got a picture of him with a red belly dancer outfit on, right? And a bouquet of flowers, looking like a princess with a gown on his head. Watch this. When I saw that picture, I could just picture Khalil jumping up on some nigga in Georgia hot Cadillac hood, laying down with a rose in his mouth, taking pictures. Because that's how them fags get down today. They be all outside these clubs, kissing in the mouth. Rest in peace to Pimp C, Chad Butler, because he said it, and they killed him for saying that. These faggots are influential, man. Look at this faggot here done even fooled DJ K Slay. Got K Slay out there, done soiled his name, fucking with Khalil Amani. Israel doctrine, popping this goddamn snitch bouquet on everybody. Walk up to K Slay. Hey, K Slay, can I have your autograph? Hi, psych, I got a snitch. Walk up to Star. Hey, Star, can I have your autograph? I can work real good. Look at me. Watch. I know how to lie and all this shit. Watch this. Boom. Surprise. I got a snitch. Nigga trying to plant that devil on everybody in the community. Even dumbass, weak, coward-ass Lex Vortex. That'll get up here and talk about he want to blow up Sonetta's event. Y'all remember that? The nigga said he would throw a bomb in my brother's event. And he want to call me, him and Israel calling us black identity extremists. No, nigga, we love black people and we abide by the law. That's why none of us are criminals. Shalom, Phil. Shalom. This nigga here come right on the camera. And it's no wonder why he ain't worried and he ain't scared of Khalil, because Lex may be some type of provocateur also. But this nigga come right on the camera a few months ago, y'all, and said he wanted to throw a bomb in Sonetta's event. And if that ain't a federal crime, what the fuck is? Khalil, and you worrying about me? And you worried about Sonetta? Worry about a nigga that could come and formulate a fucked up thought like that about black men. You're a homosexual And Lex is a goddamn insane psychopath, sociopath, nobody. Right? But y'all walk around and you act like you got impunity. But you don't, nigga. Both of you niggas can be sitting in prison tomorrow with a badge in your hand. Talking about he got a nigga. Look, he sent somebody. I ain't gonna tell you who he sent the message to. Sent him, and I ain't gonna tell you what kind of message. I wanna just tell you what happened. He said he sent a message to one of my closest comrades and told him, if I don't stop with the videos and allow him time to put his damn clothes back on, because I stripped him naked. He said, if I don't stop with the videos, that he was gonna go to the people on the particular brother that he sent that to. Don't you know that's illegal? I said, you goddamn homosexual. Don't you know that's illegal? And we got proof that you said it. And you're running around here threatening people as if we live in fear. Are you stupid? I'm not a criminal. Squeaky clean. But you are. You are a motherfucker that sat there and watched your wife breach the Torah and you said nothing. Laying with another man. You said the man beat your children, but he didn't go to prison for that either. Probably some of your other freaky, dumb people that he was trying to help beat your kids. Ain't no goddamn child endangerment case with Yahweh ben Yahweh. They set him up on white collar crime. And Khalil had nothing to do with that. He come before y'all telling y'all that he's 007 and shit. But he's just an ordinary secondary snitch. That's it. That's actually a homosexual. And that's why all of his writings in the hip hop world are about homosexuals and coddling that and propagating the Antichrist spirit in the earth. Trying to make black people go into negative birth rate like the rest of the Europeans and the rest of the world. Do y'all know what negative birth rate is? And let's remind Khalil of the Second Amendment, and let's remind him of freedom of speech also. Those two things I have the right to use every day. And YouTube laughed at you niggas the other day flagging that video. YouTube sent me an email that said, all you gotta do is just re-edit it and put it back up. YouTube looking at you, snitch ass, man. You out here breaching the law and you're an informant. About to go to prison your motherfucking self. About to go to prison this motherfucking self. But anyway, sitting up with a wig on, dissing a dead man. And I said, this clown ass nigga's name wasn't in none of the attorney's mouths in that case, y'all. I got the documentary on this channel. When he saw the documentary, he rushed and did a video on his channel telling people, nah, don't go listen to that channel. I know you don't, nigga. Because there's always three sides to every truth. A triangle portrays prime geometry and symmetry, and so does every lie. Got three sides. Your side, his side, and then the real truth that normally falls right goddamn smack in the middle. You see, whatever brother Yahweh ben Yahweh has done, and that is a sin or has been a sin, I can assure you, he's either paying for it right now or reaping the benefits and the rewards of it. One of the two is undoubtedly true. But you still walking around on earth as a snitch and a homosexual. And like I said, probably gonna go to jail when you get too old, because that's what Dartard Perry said that happens to most FBI informants. They go to jail. They throw you the fuck away after they finish wiping their ass with you like a toilet tissue. But you got the right and the nerve to come on and lie on that man in his grave and call him a murderer. Even though the honkies that threw him in that prison, they didn't call him a murderer. But you did. And you do. And you even lied and you said you kissed that man in the mouth. That's what the series was about. I know some of y'all was coming to the channel saying, what the fuck is that? I kissed a man in the M-O-U-F. Yes, and I know how to spell mouth, but mouth. You feel me? This nigga came on my brother's show and said he kissed a man in the mouth. And you looking at this nigga with a wig on. My bet is that he was hallucinating when he was snorting that goddamn fish scale cocaine in Miami in the 80s. Some of that cocaine was still left over in 85 that Pablo Escobar pumped into the country. And Khalil probably was snorting on it still while he was belly dancing and stripping and in gay clubs. This is where Yahweh Ben Yahweh rescued this treacherous ass nigga from. I mean, got to reach way down to get a nigga like that. Warfare, fish scale cocaine, I'll tell you right now. Man, listen, I'm from the South, right? And I grew up a real gangster, right? And something that people around the country don't understand about how drug dealers in the South really get rich. I'm going to tell you, because I'm not in that shit no more. And I'm telling you, that's a death style, not a lifestyle. But I can tell you what I know. And every other drug dealer and every other gangster and every other street person will tell you real shit. This ain't incriminating nobody. This might be incriminating the people that's employing Khalil, but not nobody. Watch this. I'm from the Gulf Coast, right? I was born up north, moved down south, grew up down there. And most people equate the Gulf Coast with the country. But I'm telling you, it's niggas in the country that will kill you quicker than people in Compton. And not for nothing, all of the Gulf states have what are called, listen close, ladies and gentlemen, port cities. Port cities. Cities in which there is definitely an office of customs in. That means that when the ships come in, they got to take the shit off the goddamn boats, right? And make sure that the cargo is what it says on the actual manifesto and then when they check it, right? Most people in the South know about this. But most people don't know how drug dealers get so big in the South. They ain't growing no goddamn coca plants in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, Georgia, and Florida. Where's the drugs coming from? I'll tell you where they're coming through. They're coming through your United States customs system. And bitches like Khalil work for them. And they're two-faced and double-tongued. Sorry. So, fish scale cocaine, that's what I'm talking about. Watch. Raw cocaine. And I said Pablo Escobar still had some in the country that Khalil was snorting on, ratting on Yahweh Ben Yahweh and lying to the FBI. Port cities all throughout the South. This is where your drugs come in at. And they don't come in with baking soda all over it. It don't come in cut up, stepped on, and all of that other shit. I said fish scale cocaine is raw cocaine compressed in a brick so tight that it shines like the reflection of my glasses. And it's slightly gray. That shit, boy, I'm telling you, that shit will make you take your clothes off and run to church, going up in a church house butt naked. You hear me? How do I know it? Shit, I told you I used to skip school in the trap houses. Shit, y'all don't know this. I'm a preacher now because God delivered me. Shit. But watch this. That fish scale cocaine is what Khalil was snorting down there in Florida, spinning around in a circle with roses in his mouth, jumping on top of Cadillac hoods, taking pictures, you feel me? Pablo Escobar's best. And they should have killed Khalil just like they killed Escobar. Yes, the feds killed Escobar. And they used a couple different continental federal agencies to do it. And they killed Escobar. Escobar was dead on the roof, y'all. Shot that man up, and his last words was probably, damn, it's a nice day. That's what fish scale cocaine is. It's not crack. It's something worse than crack. Ask Khalil Amani. It made him haul ass out of Yahweh Ben Yahweh's camp and bust the door down of the FBI field office orientation center. This nigga, you ever seen a cartoon where people run through a wall and they leave their imprint in the wall? Ran through, clean through. This is what this nigga did. Got on that fresh Pablo Escobar fish scale, got scared because he had been fucked up in his cult where he watching people supposedly, allegedly get killed. And he's sitting there doing it. He runs and busts the FBI door down and run up in their office and lie like a motherfucker. And the only reason that he, is able to do the shit like he doing, threatening Lex and shit, is because Shalom, Eddie, the only reason he's able to do that is because he was in the witness protection program. Not because he got Yahweh Ben Yahweh convicted of anything, but because he just fucked up and played his cards too early, and they looked behind him, checked behind him like everybody I tell y'all to do, and they was like, this nigga here is a dud. But we got to protect him now. And that's what happened. And now, in 2018, he up here holding that shit over y'all head like he's God Almighty. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking fake faggot snitch. I said you can't threaten me, my associates, or nobody, not even dumb, wretched Lex Vortex. You know why? Because it's illegal, idiot. And I told you, while you're threatening him and everybody else, nigga, you came on the camera and told people I was a FBI agent, bitch. I could take you to civil court right now and drip, 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 drain your ass. And then send you to prison. Because I told you, man, it's illegal, number one, to impersonate an FBI officer. And it is illegal for you to even impersonate Robert Rozier because he's the one that did the snitching and they got him down. But it's also illegal for you to come and lie on me like that, you piece of shit, especially in the public square on a media platform. Man, ain't no motherfucking body scared of you, nigga. I lived through hell 3 times and I survived Hurricane Katrina. Bullets, car wrecks, gangsters from coast to coast, growing up with them, rubbing elbows with them, watching them in the motherfucking casket. Many of my friends. And I told y'all, why have conviction and principle? Because when I had no conviction and principle out in the street years ago, I would have died for anything. But now, why not die for something worth it? Huh? I will gladly give my life for 10 years from now for somebody to come across my work and say, you know what? Damn. Long time ago, the black people in the conscious community couldn't even get together. But look at us now. And there's hundreds of them right now. Brothers that you never would have thought. There's Israelites reaching across the aisle to their brother. Brother that's Kemetic reaching across the aisle to their brother. Brothers that's Pan-African, RBG, 5%er, Nation of Islam, more, whatever. That's why what I'm doing is so goddamn important. And on the way, we'll drag a snitch or two down the street, drag them bitches by their hair, right on down the street. How does he claim to traffic drugs after being in the Fed? You feel me? He's a federal snitch, but he come out talking about he was a dope dealer. Nigga, we got all of that shit. You too, Philip, he's too stupid to not say it because he wants to be credible. He's building another personality. He was a dope head and a low-level dope dealer. And you know what kind of dope he was selling along with that fish scale he was snorting? He was selling that ass. I said he was selling that ass as a gay stripper. Philip, yo, family, when I tell you, man, the book of Deuteronomy says, yes, bro, Eddie, speak your speech. I'm telling you, fam. I'm a priest and I can't lie. I'm bound by the Torah, yo. This nigga said it and I got it. He keeps on just stabbing himself. Look. Look at this big ass knife right here, family. You see a knife like this? This shit'll go from your rib cage through your spine, right? This is the kind of knife Khalil keeps stabbing himself with. Why he coming out here threatening people and calling motherfuckers snitches when he's an actual bona fide agent, and we got the papers on that too. Breaking the law, calling people that. He's out there admitting, jabbing himself in the stomach, y'all, just poking himself. Talking about he was a gay stripper. Eddie Thomas said, I'm going to end up sending that booger back to the witness protection. My question is, Eddie, if he was actually, Philip, I will, as soon as I get off of this. Eddie, my question is actually, because you don't know nobody else in the witness protection program, right? Those people often live them lives out quietly and they pass away and you never knew about them, right? But to a thinker, an intellectual, I'm saying, God damn, yo. How is this nigga out here talking about he's in the witness protection program or was in it at one time, which if you was really, you still in it because they still watching it. How the fuck are you out there confident telling us your third snitch name that they gave you and the new name, and you're out here on Sarnetta's show and Israel Doctrine's snitch ass show talking about the intricate details of the witness protection program? Those people, like I said, boy, at the end of the day, they gonna lock your motherfucking ass up, dog, because you are dangerous. You're a danger to yourself and you're a danger to them. Because some of the FBI people are out here finding pedophiles and all of that fuck shit. And look at you. You like a bad cog in a machine, Khalil. You just in the motherfucker like a dust particle. But I'm saying to you, y'all think about that. Who in the fucking witness protection program comes out volunteering information about themselves and the witness protection program? That's why Israel Doctrine scared this motherfucker, because he like, man, I got this dumb nigga on my team and this nigga won't stop talking. We already exposed and he won't stop talking because of pride. That's why Izzy trying to distance himself. But you can't, nigga. We already seen you. Triple agent, Aaron. Without a disguise, too. We seen these niggas butt ass naked for who they are, man. And so, Dissing a dead man while wearing a wig. Y'all, it's been real. Peace and black power, y'all. Warfare. You going back to work or you paying the bills? Peace, y'all. Thank you, Aisha.